Good afternoon, everyone. This is Matt over at MilestoneCapitalGrowthPortfolio.com. Today is Wednesday, June 4th, and another awesome day today. Just can't beat it. We're going to start with the Dow, go to SPY, and then give you a couple of nice stocks here. All right. So we have three bottoms here. One, two, three. It's acting as support. This candle, this candle. When it made that new high, it should act as support. And if it doesn't, that's when we roll over. It keeps bouncing right back out of it. Any sell off. So it looks like they want this baby higher. And where can we go? We can come up here to this trend line. So keep an eye on that. And I'll show you SPY in a second. And it's the same situation, calling for 200, unless we can roll back over. But it doesn't matter if there's bad data or good data because the market is just doing what it wants. It's completely controlled. But this is the channel right now, and at some point it's going to come to a point. And when it does, a definite new pattern will be set. But for now, let's just ride what we have and deal with what we have. S&P 500 again. We making highs here. Can't beat this. It's making new highs. Pulled back just a little smidgen here, but following the trend line, we gotta remember we have this gap right here. But following this trend line, if this stays intact, that's been adjusted. Let's throw a new one in here, see if we can bring this in a little bit closer. We'll work off of this batch right here, just to get a rough idea. Current pattern. If we don't go down, we're coming up to 200. So in the near future, but your relative strength index is at 70. We're a little bit overbought. But I don't think that matters too much. If you look at the volume is kind of low here compared to other candles. So, it's still going higher on lower volume. So, and any selling that comes into it, yeah, that's getting bought. So this plans, and the plans are not down at this point. That's what it seems like to me. But who knows? All right, let's take a look at Facebook. Why Facebook? Because we were talking about that yesterday, and we're going to get a continuation of Facebook. Looking at the daily time frame right here, and still nice and strong above the middle Bollinger Band here and the 50-day moving average. I like the 50 to start turning, but if you notice your Bollinger Bands are starting to head to the upside also. Your 200 is still moving to the upside. Looks really good. This healthy pullback right here. Beautiful consolidation in this area right here. We're looking for this area to be broken next. And I think that's where our little bit of resistance is right now. And once we get out of this box, it'll probably get pretty aggressive. But right now we're just consolidating. It's just relaxing. But you take the steps up as they come. You get these consolidations after a measured move, and there you go here. There you go here, and then you get the blow off top. Okay, and you come back down, and you're still making a higher low. You take a look at the monthly on this. Let's go to the weekly first. Okay, so the weekly is same thing. You know, still making higher lows. Your middle Bollinger Band, like I was saying yesterday, is going to be that support line, and it hit it today and jumped up again. Closed a little bit higher than this candle. Going to need some more volume to get a good push on this, but right now it's still in an upward channel and it's not broken. Taking a look at the monthly, you can see the difference here. The monthly is a big difference. Here's your candle that you wanted to enter at. It needed a break. It had a big move to the upside. Had the consolidation, little dip, and it's going higher here. It's just that simple. Looks like it's going higher. So keep an eye on Facebook for a higher measure move to the upside. But you know where your support line is. That middle Bollinger Band on your weekly. Make sure you take note of that. One of our members here, Michael, rock and roll on VOX, called this baby on the bottom. And look, ever since it's been going up. And we still have this gap to close. So you can pay attention to that. And you can still get a few more pennies out of this one. So that's what the benefit of being in the live chat room. But I do think it's going to come up here to the 50-day moving average and hit 1129 for a powerhouse move from 6 and change, 686. So nice job on that one, Michael. Still have room to the upside. And if you look longer term, I just want to show you that if we can ever get back to where we were before, we have a beautiful gap at the upside here of at $16. Do I think we're going to get there? Actually, I do. So we'll see what happens here. Follow us. GM today, huge move. Options were out of control. One of our members had a massive score there. It is above the 200-day moving average, and that's something you need to know. Why? Because it's very, very bullish. It is outside the Bollinger Band, but your 200-day moving average has been broken. So look for this one to definitely get moving to the upside here. What I'd like to take a look at is a different time frame for more of an investment standpoint. Let's take a look at the weekly now. The weekly, of course, it had its triple top here, a little bit of pullback, consolidation, back over the middle Bollinger Band, and back over the 50-day moving average on your weekly. So your daily, your weekly, and how does your monthly set up for a move? You can see here, this is why we use all the time frames. If the middle Bollinger Band is going to act as support and continue acting as support, it is dummy proof not to purchase this. Okay, you are in a bull mode still. If it gets under this and starts showing some candles to the downside, then you can kiss this one goodbye. But for now, it's not. It is going up. GM is going to come back up here and test this 40 very, very soon. It's that simple. All right, let's take a look at Ford. Ford has not made a big measured move yet like the other one had, like GM has, but I want you to keep an eye on this area right here. Beautiful gap that would love to get filled up at 45, and we're only at 16. Yes, this is the monthly. What we're looking at though is the trend on this. This is what I want to show you. We're going to have a little resistance right here, okay, right here, and now it's going to create the resistance over here, but look, it's over it. Okay, so it's over it now, and it's getting ready to start moving forward. Checking out your Bollinger Band. You had your bottom here, and you're still riding to the upside. Okay, so you had your sell-off, you dropped down, you're consolidated all this time. Yep, it was a long time of really no big move, nothing at all. Every share traded under the sun in this one, but now it's really setting up to start moving forward for a long-term investment. So you keep an eye on Ford, because Ford should be going up to where GM is in the 40s, or where GM will be. So keep an eye on Ford. All right, this is Matt over at MilestoneCapitalGrowthPortfolio.com. If you're not a member, you have a few more days left to become a member, lifetime member for $500, and you'll be able to learn all this stuff and watch us all day long and chat and have a blast. We are live every morning, so we're not missing anything, and we're analyzing everything that comes out and moves forward. Okay, so we'll see you over at MilestoneCapitalGrowthPortfolio.com tomorrow in live chat. Have a great night.